Alright guys, sorry about that if there's any discrepancy with the camera. We had some camera issues. Sorry if the video doesn't match up perfectly. Give me 1 second to check on my dogs.
Ladies, if you're single, message me on my YouTube channel. We'll put the link down in the description. You can message me. That sounds good to y'all.
Go in, mama.
I'm gonna act like I didn't say that.
Say what?
You'll see it.
Alright, let me take a hit and calm down a little bit.
I just let it flow. This setup looks pretty legit.
If you want to go ahead and vape yours, to get it out of the way now.
What, oh.
Yeah, I know you want to vape. You got a drip right now?
Yeah, I got a drip.
See guys, Tank. I used to drip. Found it so annoying. Look at him. Oh, by the time he does that. Oh, I already took a hit there.
My, definitely overflowing.
Go ahead and do that. There you go. Alright guys, I'm Patrick with Hab Reaction Films. I just wanted to bring you a review on my Limitless Authentic with my KANGERTECH SUBTANK I just bought yesterday. Really solid piece of equipment. I love it. Probably one of the best purchases I've made so far vaping. And I've been vaping almost a year now. My friend Caleb here, he just wants to tell you a little bit about what he's got.
I have the Mutation X version 2 with the 4.9 clone, and this Mutation X is an authentic. And I also have the chuff cap with it. It's made by Just the Tip, and it's nice. And then for juice, I'm vaping on Charlie Noble's Blue Bay. It's a nice vape.
I also wanted to state I am vaping on Charlie Noble. I'm vaping on Charlie Noble Treasure Island. It's like a Fruit Loops flavor. Let me go ahead and apologize for any kind of background noise. I got 3 dogs in the house and my girlfriend in the other room. She's trying to just keep them calm. Very energetic animals. Let me just start off by saying I love this. I wasn't sure what to think about going into it. I started out on tanks, building on them. Wasn't sure how I'd like a pre-built coil. I like the convenience. Very, very solid piece. And great airflow. You got 3 airflow options. You got 3 airflow holes here. I don't know if you can see them, but I'll give you a close-up here in a little bit. Just smooth. Smooth hit. Amazing flavor. Great vapor production. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Damn right you're sorry. Oh, you never told them your channel and what you do.
My channel is Demon Vapors. I only have 2 vape videos up right now. One of them is a juice review, and the other one is a cloud chasing video. I want to start educating people on vape related things. Yeah, that's pretty much just what I do. I'm just getting started out, so yeah.
Caleb here is going to be probably a regular guest on my little, show or whatever you want to call it. We hang out a lot. We vape together a lot. We started vaping together. As he does his thing, I'll be doing my thing, and we'll probably have a lot of collaborations coming up. He's more into the cloud chasing aspect. I was for a good bit of time. It just became a little inconvenient for when I'm out and about. I work. I drive a lot. Dripping and driving is just way too dangerous for a person like me with bad eyesight and tend to forget my glasses a lot. So dripping and driving is probably not my best option when it comes to vaping. The convenience of this is amazing. With the pre-built coils, you can have up to 6 mils of juice in here, and I believe with the rebuildable deck you can put in, it holds like 4.7. Still, that's a lot. I will say I got extremely lucky with the KANGERTECH. A lot of people don't like it because it is a 25. It tends not to fit on a lot of people's mods. But for the longest time, I couldn't find anything to fit on this Limitless. It's wider than most things, and this thing just sits flush. It looks amazing. It feels amazing. It hits amazing. Let me just start out by just showing you a little bit of vapor production from it. I will tell you the flavor is just phenomenal. But let me go ahead and take a hit real quick. I mean, as you can see, just great vapor production for a tank. And for somebody like me who is coming from cloud chasing, having that is awesome. My girlfriend, she's had an Orchid tank. It was good, but the airflow was just minimal in my opinion. And, it kind of scared me with the tanks. But, I mean, you can't go wrong with this. This is just solid. I'm going to go ahead and let Caleb talk a little bit about his setup here as he leaks juice all over the table because he doesn't know how to not do that.
No, I don't.
I love picking on him. I'm not an asshole, I promise.
So, yeah.
Maybe I am, but let's say I'm not. But I'm going to let him go ahead and show you what he's got.
Am I talking about it right now?
Yeah, you're going to just, let him know about it.
All right,
tell him about it, your opinions.
My opinion on the 4.9, to start off with, is a great, hard-hitting mod. However, I feel like the magnets that came with it just weren't strong enough for sub-ohming, because I did end up melting mine, unfortunately. But I was able to get replacement magnets and all that. And
hold on. Tell him what happened with your magnets.
My magnets?
Tell him about your battery incident.
Yeah. So if any of you people out there have a mod that starts to act all janky, don't sleep with it.
Well, tell him exactly what was going on.
Let
him know. It's quite an interesting story.
That's what I'm getting into. Okay, so I was asleep one night. I had my mod in my bed, and what was going on with the mod is that the button would stick and auto fire every now and then.
Every now and then. Let's just say right, the button, if you turn the thing upside down, it's gonna fire.
Yeah. And it fell off of my bed and was upside down the whole time, and it kept firing and firing until it started to vent, and then I woke up to an explosion. My vamped battery exploded, and I'm just glad that it wasn't near my face.
Lucky it fell off the bed.
Yeah. Yeah. Word of advice: do not be safe about it. I said be safe about it. So you're not coming off as a non-asshole right now.
I'm sorry. He's told me the story so many times, and I just find it, I'm not trying to make a joke out of the situation, but I told him many a times that he needs to stop vaping with the mod.
Well, I didn't have anything else, and
the 29 mod?
That broke. The springs keep collapsing on it. I want to get the upgrade magnets for it, but it was weird because I actually contacted the company, Bay City Vapor. If I don't get this right, I'm sorry. I believe it's Bay City Vapors that makes the 29 mod, the authentic, and they actually reached out. Well, I sent them an email asking if their magnets would work with the clone, and they said that as long as it's one-to-one, and I was very surprised about that because I think I'd be a little butthurt if I got an email from someone that bought the clone of something that I made. So I have respect for them.
Did you tell him that it fixed your mod once it exploded?
Yeah, the explosion somehow fixed the mod. It doesn't auto-fire anymore, which is very interesting.
But go ahead and tell us about your Mutation X.
Yeah. This guy right here is the authentic Mutation X version 2. Overall, I do like the dripper, and it's got some nice features to it. Damn it, I don't have it with me. The actual top cap that it came with. to describe it the best way I can, the version 1 had the airflow slits going vertically, and this version has it going diagonally, so you get that vortex effect to it when you close off the airflow. The only thing I don't like about it is these screws on it. You have to have a special tool to use it to tighten those down, and I believe the post holes on it got a bit smaller, but it's a 4-post design, so you're not going to have any problem fitting any gauge wire. I was able to fit 16 gauge in there, so you're not going to have any issues. Overall, it's really nice. I like it. It chucks, and for how cheap it is, it's definitely a steal.
Go ahead and give him a hit. Let him see how it is.
I dripped. I'll put a little bit on there.
By the way, this guy is the messiest dripper I've ever seen. If you could see the table right now, we've been sitting here for 10 minutes. His side of the table is just juiced up, and there's not one drop over here.
I'm messing. Look at all these airflow holes. It's hard not to.
Go ahead and give him a hit.
Oh, I did it towards the...
Oh, you're fine.
Let me do one more. Side view.
You're gonna blow it right in my face, too. You ever had anybody do that to your cloud when you're trying to blow one?
I hate that. I do the same thing to you though, because I don't like vapor in my face for some reason.
Other people's vapor, it's annoying. All right, so he told you about his Mutation X.
I didn't tell you about the build in here.
Okay, go ahead and tell him about it.
Okay, I have a dual 20 gauge micro coil, 5 reps each, and I believe it's a 0.06 resistance. For those newbies out there, I would not recommend doing that because it's something you gradually work towards, and even technically, scientifically, it's not safe. But I don't hold the button down for like 20 or more seconds, so I'm not going to have any issues. But, yep, that's what the
You hold it down anywhere near 20 seconds?
No, but I'm saying, so doing something like that is going to...
It's going to just
That's
make it
why
more
my battery
prone
blew up so quickly.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't quick. I'm
I
pretty
feel
sure
like
you
it
were
was like-
hard asleep, and it was probably a few minutes.
Yeah, I wish I recorded it so I could like post it on YouTube.
But
yeah.
I want to tell you what about the Limitless mod here. It's a nice mod. Caleb got it for me for my birthday / Christmas. Thank you. It is an authentic. It's had its pros and cons. One of the best pros is it's aluminum. It's really lightweight. Feels like nothing in your hand. I will say the KANGERTECH is pretty heavy. Makes it a little top heavy, especially with this mod. But with this mod, the main issues you're having are, it's wider than most. I mean, the Kangers are 25, and it's flush on there. That's one of the reasons why I love the Kanger. The other thing is, it seems like with a lot of, drippers, even some tanks, nothing seems to make good contact in this. Even though it's got that hybrid, top cap design direct to the battery, nothing seems to reach it. I guess the threads might be deep, but with the Kanger, it has that little spring assisted, 510, flush, no issues. Hits right when you press it. A lot of times with my Doge clone I had, you'd have to press and press and press and try to find that sweet spot. It just became a little bit of a hassle. I will say, right now, if you can tell, the sleeve rattles a little bit. That's mainly because I'm running, an 18650 with a nipple top on it. Gives it that little extra space. I just find it to have made better connection with my previous drippers. That's why I have it in here right now. But I will say, even with a flat top, Sometimes the sleeve will rotate. You just have to make sure you screw your button on nice and tight. But I'm telling you, the button throw on this, amazing. You don't have to worry about it rotating out. It has these kind of grooves that just hold it there. Amazing button throw. I mean, at first, I will say the spring was extremely hard to press. Even with it being a great button, it would hurt your finger to have to press that for an extended amount of time. So Caleb had a box of springs, and I just swapped it out. No issues. Amazing. I will say, with this mod, when juice gets into the threads, it kind of just makes this gray goo and get kind of messy and get behind the sleeve. But if you keep this thing clean, you keep it maintained, it is a solid mod. It hits hard, especially for not having copper connections. I mean, I'm telling you, this thing is just amazing. This whole setup, by far one of the best things I've vaped on. I vaped on IPv3 with the Linus Aspire, and I mean, I feel like this doesn't even, not this, but I feel like the Aspire doesn't even come close to this. This thing is just phenomenal. I'll give you guys kind of a up close in just a minute here on what comes in the box with it. I bought it locally for about $59.99. I've seen it online for about $45. Shipping and all that, it probably would come out to nearly the same. And I like to buy local to support the local vape shops. We're going to go ahead and give you kind of a little closer view of this.
You can see my hands.
I apologize with Caleb's hands being in the way. It's not a big deal. You're fine. You're fine. You're like, what do I do with my hands? But let me go ahead and show you this guy here. Comes with this red sleeve on it. It's got your UPC. It says KANGERTECH SUBTANK. I love the packaging underneath. Caleb's over here messing with the computer, killing everything. All right. I love the packaging. It feels solid. It looks nice. It looks like you're getting a good product. Visual representation is a big thing for me. It shows that if you're willing to make your product look good, you're most likely willing to make a good product. On the bottom, it looks like it has some authentication stuff, QR code. But it comes with it. You got a caution thing on here. It tells you about filling the tank and dripping on it, how long to wait, all that good stuff. Then we have KANGERTECH SUBTANK. It looks like it's just kit contents, changing to RBA, replacing the atomizer. It's just I guess a little manual here. It does have some visuals for wicking. It does show you the proper way to assemble it. So that's a good little thing to have. You won't find that in a lot of things. I can't tell you the number of people who have had it, items they've purchased and not known what to do with them.
The K-Phone.
Yeah, the K-Phone, that was fun when we first started. So you have this here, your sub-tank's going to come seated in this. You get some Japanese organic cotton, which is a nice little product to get with your purchase. It looks like we have the 1.2 ohm pre-built, and the one that I have in there right now is the 0.5. We have the rebuildable deck right here. Might be a little hard for you guys to see, but cool thing, it comes with a dual coil build already in it. All you got to do is wick it, and you're good to go. That's awesome, especially for somebody who is starting out, especially if you're new to it and you're in the tank world and you were considering sub-ohming or learning how to build. Having something on there already gives you a little more confidence. So that's another item. Let me kind of clean this up here a little bit.
Do you know the lowest resistance you can go with the rebuildable part?
I think it said 0.3. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what it said.
Okay. Without getting a burnt taste.
Just without it being a danger. So that's that. That's that. We also have in here a new top piece that will make it sit flush with your rebuildable. If I remember correctly, 4.7 mils is what it can hold with the rebuildable, and 6 is what it can hold with the pre-builds. You can just see the size difference here. The piece is running away. You can see the size difference. Understand why that juice is lost there. Then we have a beauty ring. Because it does not sit flush with your standard 22? Mm-hmm. You have this. I know I used to think it looked so tacky having a larger tank. That's one of the reasons why I love this Limitless mod. And then you got your, some more pre-built coils, it looks like, and a couple screws for replacement, and, your classic blue screwdriver. Almost now like a novelty.
Keep losing them.
But I will say, pretty solid items, and that's what the inside looked like that it came with. For the amount of things it comes with, for the price you pay, the durability it feels like you get from this product, the options you get with this thing is phenomenal. You got 2 different types of coils. You got your rebuildable deck. I just find that aspect so awesome. I was very hesitant at first, but as far as it goes now, I do not regret. That's kind of what it looked like when it was all in there. I do not regret this purchase. I'm extremely happy with it. If you can try it out at a vape shop, if they got like a little tester or anything, give it a go. I was stuck between this guy and the Aspire. The one thing that threw me towards this thing is the fact that you had that rebuildable deck, kind of a new little thing that KANGERTECH was. This thing is a pain. Back in here. KANGERTECH had in mind. Definitely sets it apart from the other guys. But let me show you the actual, drip. I'm so used to having a dripper. The actual, tank itself. You got this drip tip came with it. You have your airflow here. You got 3. It has 3 adjustments. 1, 2, and 3 air hole selection. It fires like a champ. I haven't had any issues leaking so far. One of the reasons why I don't like tanks that much. So that's a huge plus. Easy adjustment. I know a lot of tanks can be very difficult to adjust these airflow options. If I can figure out where the heck I hit them. Just simple. You just twist it, and you got your option. We got here the tank. I was just talking about. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we got here the tank. I wanted to show you guys the airflow options that you got with it. The 3, the 2, and the 1. Show you the vapor production. I apologize if I cough. I just got my voice back. I hadn't vaped in like 2 weeks. I apologize if I'm coughing after I take a hit. Let me go ahead and cough now to get it out of my system. All right. So this is with 3. Wide open, smooth. You can still take that deep long hit. It's not as deep as a dripper, of course. But let me go ahead and hit this, and I will say the flavor is phenomenal. I can't say it enough. Yeah, you can see that's for a tank. That's pretty solid in my opinion. So that was a 3. Great vapor production. All right, so I'm on 2 now. And I'm going to 1. I want to cough so bad.
Don't die.
I want to cough so bad.
Just do it. Because it's that restrictive lung hit.
Yeah, it's... Alright, down to 1. And I'm vaping on just 3 nicotine, so I feel like a punk right now.
Clouds for days.
That's one. That's like what you get out of, in my opinion, most rebuildable tanks.
Like I'd say, let me see. What does the one look like? That's like the airflow on the,
I'd say
the tugboat.
But one hole.
Yeah. Like one hole. Like that's comparable to the size of a single hole of a tugboat.
Now, I can't think of why they did this, but you guys might know. I don't have a clue. But they also have the option for 0. I don't know what the deal is with that.
You just get airflow from the drip tip.
I'm guessing.
You should do the 0 just
I don't want to take a hit of 0 because I don't want to take a risk of making it leak all over the place by dragging on that.
That's not a leak from.
I just
that
don't
actually
want to take
blocks
the
it
risk.
off.
I just don't want to take the risk because you're gonna be sucking juice into the cotton.
Oh yeah.
But as you can tell, pretty solid piece. I love it. I'm gonna give you guys a couple more clouds, and I can say clouds with this.
Yeah.
And I'm vaping on Charlie Noble. It's kind of a juice we just decided to try out. He's got Blue Bay. I have Treasure Island. My bottle is somewhere over on my desk. But the flavor's pretty good. It's rather inexpensive. I believe on their website it goes for like around $12 for a 30 ml. In store you can get it where I'm at for like roughly like $16-17 if I'm not mistaken. But great juice. Give it a try. Give it a shout out to Charlie Noble for making a good product that's affordable. But that's our review we have for today. Just a short little review. It might be long. I don't know. I have no clue. It's the first one we shot, so let's see how much video we actually have. But for all you vapors out there, just keep doing what you're doing. You can leave comments down below if you have any questions or if you want us to talk about anything. Just feel free to leave a comment. We'll try to post some more videos regularly. I don't know how often we'll be able to do it, but once again, I'm Patrick with Ab Reaction Films, and
I'm Caleb from Demon Vapors.
And you guys take care.